I'm Jeremiah McKinnon, and this is NEC News Today. Here now are the top cannabis news stories from around New England for September 15th, 2023. Cannabis regulators in Maine have unveiled a new proposal with transformative changes aimed at expanding consumer access to adult-use cannabis. Drawing inspiration from two recently passed legislative bills, the proposed rules are comprehensive and focused on making user-friendly revisions to the existing guidelines. Most notably, these changes would permit cultivators and manufacturers to directly deliver to tourists in hotels and businesses upon receiving written consent. There's also a significant uptick in the potency limits of cannabis products. Public discussions regarding these amendments are in the pipeline, and if all goes as planned, Maine could see these rules in action by January 2024. One of Connecticut's two cannabis testing labs has announced their plans to leave the state. This shutdown, which was not due to any disciplinary actions by state officials, comes months after Connecticut's recreational cannabis market launched in early 2023. With Alta-Sci's departure, Northeast Laboratories in Rocky Hill remains as the state's sole cannabis testing lab, leading to rising concerns about the capacity to handle the influx of products. Industry experts and advocates have voiced worries about the potential delays in product releases, especially as more dispensaries are set to open. While state officials maintain that there has been no impact on the availability of both medical and recreational cannabis, the fact that Alta-Sci's ISO accreditation was suspended in March for undisclosed reasons has intensified the debate about quality control in the Connecticut cannabis industry. High Times has announced the return of their Massachusetts Cannabis Cup with a calendar for 2023. Parties that wish to enter product submissions must do so between October 9th and 11th at Nova Farms, the official intake partner for this year's event. Products will be organized and dispatched to participating dispensaries between October 12th and 15th. Consumers eager to participate and judge cannabis entries will be able to purchase the kits starting October 21st, 2023. Judges will have the opportunity to try these products and evaluate them based on aesthetics, aroma, taste, and effects, among other criteria, with final feedback due by December 24th, 2023. After receiving feedback from participants, the winners will be announced on January 8th, 2024. Notably, the 2023 edition has introduced new categories such as infused pre-rolls and split categories for concentrates. Berkshire Bank wants to help the cannabis industry with their newly announced banking program. The program aims to provide many financial services tailored for businesses in the cannabis industry. Those services include ACH and wire services, armored cash pickup, and mobile and online banking. In conjunction with this new program, Berkshire Bank plans to conduct webinars, seminars, and educational events to provide information about the sector. The first of these coffee and cannabis conversation events will be hosted in Warwick, Rhode Island, and Albany, New York. MariMed is introducing a new flavor of their popular Bubby's Baked line, this time with infused blueberry muffins. Multi-state cannabis operator MariMed has announced the latest addition to its Bubby's Baked product line, THC-infused blueberry muffin bites. As part of their commitment to offering products with a blend of nostalgia and innovation, MariMed says that these bite-sized treats are inspired by the original recipe for pod brownies. Each muffin bite includes genuine blueberries and is infused with full-spectrum cannabis. While consumers in Massachusetts can savor these edibles with 5 milligrams of cannabis, those in Maryland and Delaware will find versions packed with 10 milligrams. This expands the current Bubby's Baked assortment, which also features classic flavors like brownie, choco chip, and snickerdoodle. In Rhode Island, Fire Ganja, a licensed cannabis cultivator, could lose its license after allegations of undisclosed ownership and cannabis that was not properly tagged. The Rhode Island Office of Cannabis Regulation has scheduled a show cause hearing for September 15th, after the discovery of over 1,400 untagged plants and other unregistered cannabis products at their facility in June. These findings started after Fire Ganja owner sent an email to regulators requesting assistance to add mother plants into the state's metric seed-to-sale tracking system. After an on-site inspection, regulators found untagged cannabis on-site and learned that Fire Ganja was recently engaged in litigation with the loan repayment company over ownership issues. This upcoming hearing will provide Fire Ganja with an opportunity to address the allegations, potentially resulting in a settlement, revocation of their license, or further legal proceedings. Last but not least, as summer comes to an end, sales of cannabis remain strong in several New England states. Cannabis sales remain strong across New England, with Connecticut and Massachusetts leading the charge. For August 2023, Connecticut's Department of Consumer Protection reported nearly $25 million in cannabis sales. At the same time, Massachusetts celebrated a significant industry milestone. The state's adult-use cannabis dispensaries have surpassed $5 billion in gross sales since the state started recreational sales in November of 2018. Massachusetts' rapid sales growth is particularly notable because of their successive record sales in June, July, and August. Not to be overshadowed, Connecticut sales data revealed a diverse product demand, with usable cannabis making up 52% of sales, followed by vape products at 30% and edibles at 11%. For the absolute latest New England Cannabis News, head on over to necnewstoday.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to NEC News Today for more great content, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of the show. For New England Cannabis News Today, this is Jeremiah McKinnon reminding you to always use cannabis responsibly and to enjoy your cannabis-filled adventures throughout New England.